Hi Drew, it's the 25th of October 2012. As you can probably tell from the title, today's video is on the Young Enterprise competition. Around this time last year, a couple of your friends and yourself decided you would have a go at this Young Enterprise shenanigans. So you invited them over on a Saturday to discuss. You even brought the computer into the front room so you could connect to the big TV, so it'd be like a big conference. After a couple of hours, though probably more time was spent on talking rather than research, you came up with the idea of the Wallet. And for the company name, Chameleon, though you eventually changed it to CoverMe. The idea was to make an environmentally friendly and customizable wallet. What made all of this possible was this material. Tyvek. It's waterproof, supposedly fireproof, though I tested it and it burnt like a candle. Made out of recycled material, so environmentally friendly. And the most important property of all is that it can be printed on as if it were paper. We pitched the idea to the economics teachers at school, and we got through. Though probably by the end of the year we wish that we had it. Allocated time for meeting was every Monday after school for 1 hour. We had 18 members in total, so plenty of labour. All we needed was a production method, which is where I come in, operations manager. I ordered the Tyvek material for Amazon, and then we proceeded to print on it. That bit didn't go so well. I think in the end we went through about 4 printers and 50 wasted sheets of Tyvek, making a total of, wait for it, 20 products in an entire year. I don't even have a final result to show you. The printers kept on messing up on orientation, crinkling material, or just bad printing. Or sometimes not even printing at all, or in very finite areas. Even after we got some designs printed, the ink wasn't waterproof, so we bought a spray in the hope that it would lock and prevent the ink from running. Though, it didn't even work. So we didn't have much revenue. Not the worst thing in the world. At most, we've lost time and about £50. That, however, was not the case. The Young Enterprise charity extorted £80 for insurance, which makes sense, and then £190 just to enter the competition. So about halfway through the competition, in about January, most of us were getting pretty irritated. Every session seemed to go the same way. Attempt to print, fail to print, try again next week. This went on for a couple of months where memberships seemed to be thinning, but we eventually reached April where Young Enterprise would decide whether we got through or not. We presented a pretty good pitch, though it seemed unlikely that we would get through. We were on minus £100 and had little to show for a year's work. Miraculously, we did get through. But as I said before, there were very few willing members left in the group, so not many people wanted to do the presentation in early May. So in the end, the only people that went were the main manager, Louis, the finance manager, Anushin, and myself, operations manager. The 3 of us strolled in with a USB stick with our presentation, a couple of bits of paperwork, and a couple of posters that we had from previous market stalls. The building itself was in a really obscure place in the middle of just loads of terrace housing. However, it was amazing. I really wish that I had my camcorder then, because it would have made an awesome Thoughts from Places. Its own pond with a glass bridge, and every room was designed uniquely. In the end, we found out it was an important sports building, I think for Nike or something similar. I'll put in a link in the description of what it actually was. We gave a quick mock presentation and decided that we had a lot to improve on. However, there was no computer to use, other than the ones that you get at airports which can only connect to the internet. Though Hotmail did thankfully recently install Microsoft Office into their mailing system. So at least we had PowerPoint, though it was awful. Simple slides and text. Nothing more. So with just 2 hours in hand and in atrocious circumstances, we had to rewrite the presentation from scratch. We were also the first out of the 8 or 9 other groups that were giving presentations. So I think we absolutely aced it. The 3 of us were impeccable. Though after seeing the remaining competition, it seemed very unlikely that we would get any prizes at all. Where we made £100 of loss, they made hundreds of pounds of profit. There was a short break in between where we had a buffet. Maybe that's why it cost so much to enter, but the other guys didn't come, so they didn't get the benefit of the amazing food there as well. We didn't get the first prize. 5 more to go. Yes, the second prize was ours, for solving problems. I was beginning to think it was one of those cliche, everyone wins a prize. However, we also won a second prize for best report. The other group from our school, Locked Up, also won 2 prizes, and even got into the London finals. So in total, my standard school won 4 of the 6 prizes, competing against some of the wealthiest schools in London. So Young Enterprise taught me a couple of things. How to print, how to open a business bank account, and most importantly, sometimes you need a bit of luck to get to places. Though, being awesome also helps. See you later, Rita.